Everybody, welcome back. Sky Factory 3, episode 60 something. Just check this. 64 with me, Sid. And I wanted to share this with you because I've got no negative effects. I tried to get the dungeon dimension working again, and it didn't work. So I've generated a scattered orb of birchwood domain. Oh, not domain, but there you go. You know what I mean. Right, bye-bye. With Desert Temple in it, because I figured that could be quite interesting. Just for the treasure, impossibly hard wheat sticks. Alright, drill core, we'll have some of that. We're not worried about any of the rest of that. We'll have the capacitors. These appear to have a kind of mixed bag of working. So we're getting all sorts of stuff, aren't we? Yeah, I just thought it would be different and interesting rather than going with the good old tried and tested realm or domain. Ender, nice, and it can be empowered. We can also, might be worthwhile. I don't know whether we get it any better than that, but anyway, let's leave this thing behind us. And now I did notice also this is working out to be quite an interesting dimension because it's cheaper because these scattered spheres are only wood, so that's a bonus to start off with. And then on top of all of that, we've got stuff, free stuff, so it's all good. So I don't know how. You see, this just generated normally, and what I was seeing or seeming that I saw was the requirement of a block, and obviously that has spawned in without said block. So yeah, fortress, one village. See, there's a very specific dimlet I would like, and we ain't getting it right now. We'll get rid of you. Any of those go in? No. So yeah, I'm just kind of fertling around at the moment. I've got a few plans for this episode, and but first off, I'm just going to fertile around a bit, see what we can see, and I'll be back with you in a mo. Alright, so I'm back. Didn't really get anything great there, but I want to have a go at making a furnace. So this furnace here is pretty damn fast. I want something faster and more efficient. Now it looks that the fastest possible furnace we can do is this one, the Mystical Agriculture Ultimate Furnace. Now it's going to be expensive because we need to start off with a Prudential Furnace. So we're going to need to start off with a furnace, and then we're going to need to get a Prudential block, and we are going to need to make a Prudential Furnace. And from there, we can make a Prudentium, an Inferium Furnace, in fact. From there, we can make a Prudentium Furnace, if we had any Prudentium. So, let's start off with Prudentium, and I need 9 tests. Doesn't matter. Make me some. There you go. Bang, done. So then we can make a Prudentium block, and we can make a Prudentium furnace. That's got a 35% efficiency. Woohoo! Alright, let's go to the next one, which is the Intermedium. So we need some of that. Yeah. Okay, Intermedium. We need 9, 12, don't we? Let's that go through, and we can then make a intermedium furnace. Well, actually make an intermedium block first, and then we can make an intermedium furnace, and that goes to 60% efficiency. Now the use for that is, let's have a look, there you go. So we need Superium, and again we need the same again. So Superium, we need 10, 11, 12. Start and start. So one of the bottlenecks that we have in this currently is glass production and the black flux, the burnt redstone production, both of which have been bottlenecked by furnaces. So to make that, what I'm looking at is to try and get a more efficient or a faster furnace setup. So there we go, 85%. The next bit we need Supremium. Okay, Supremium. I need to make 4 more of those. So make me 1, 2, 3, 4. Start, and then wait for it, because that is probably going to take a little bit of time there. 9, 10. Let's get the block made, because we're going to need the block anyway. Waiting on 1 more, and we can go for that now. Supremium furnace uses coal, and if we take some sand, it's supposed to be 100% more efficient. And that's pretty fast, you know. That is, and it appears to, is that going to get what, more than a stack on a single block? I think it is. Okay, let's just do that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that is ludicrously efficient. However, that's not where we're going to stop. We're going to take this to the nth degree, and we're going to look at the so we need 9, 18, 27 of those. So Supremium, craft me 27 and start. And well, I'll come back just as soon as we've got 27 of these. See you in a minute. Alright, we've got the 27. You'll also notice I've got a lot of stone in my inventory and an angel block. I've just been doing a little building on the side, if you like. There's a side thing going on. So, can we? Yes, we can. Alright, this is the ultimate furnace. It has an efficiency of 9001. And I want to take some, I'm going to take redstone this time, just because, yeah, it makes a change. And we'll pop the coal, 1 piece of coal in there, and bang. I think that is going to make a huge difference to our ability to produce stuff. Huge difference, in fact. So what we're going to need to do, I'm just trying to figure out, so we need a crafter. Crafter. Make me 1 of those, please. Thank you. And that is going to come into the back here, and we're going to place that like so. Right, you are going to be taking, so there's certain items here, that and that. I'm not so worried about the solium and those are fairly slow, but we also need to be you see this here. This can go like, oh no, let's get the right thing. that can go like that. And what we're going to need is we're going to need an importer. Is this going to work from the back? Let's go and grab that and place it in there. Can we still make that? Let's have a look. What was it called? Flux, is it? We have 64 in. Craft me 64. I think we may, let's just cancel that for a second, and let's go into our bag, and we'll grab a little bit of that, and then we'll try the same again. Let's try flux, craft me 64. Clearly something is not happening here. So big. So what is not happening? Now I'm trying to think, when I normally do this, you input from the top, don't you? You put the fuel in from the back and you extract from the bottom. So maybe that's how we need to do this. Maybe we need to, let me go, it's as good a theory as any, isn't it? And we shall, we'll bring the cable up like that, pop that back in there, go for flux and make me 64. Right, so we know that bit works. Okay, let's cancel that. And put that back. So then we need a not an importer, an exporter. All right, make me one of those and make me an exporter, please. Thank you. And this is going to come down here into the back there, and we're going to set that to export coal. We'll not do it as coal blocks, we'll just do it as whoa. We shall just do it as a thing. That should be going in there. That's good. And then I think we're going to need a stack upgrade. So let's start and make me one of those. That should be off doing its thing. And then finally we need an importer. We need one of those. Okay, there's an importer, and that is going to go under here like that. And that's also going to want a stack upgrade, I think. So let me have a look. Stack. So we've got one. Make me another, please. So this, we're going to give a stack. Okay, maybe that was not going to take a stack upgrade then. What could it take? the crafter. Can we get a speed upgrade in there? Yeah, we'll start and do 4 of those as well. There we go. Does the speed upgrade go in? It does. Okay. Why did it not take a stack upgrade then? That's interesting. 1, 2, and 3. Yes, there we go. Got them all. 2 and 3. So if I now go over here and say I want some flux and say I want 512. Start. That is going pretty damn quickly. It's still limited, I suspect, by the speed that the system can put it in there. I mean, that is seriously overpowered. Is there anything that can put it in faster? I honestly do not know. We also need to get a little bit of this chisels and bits in. Have I got any factory block? I have. There we go. And we shall go and take you and pop you in line mode like so, and that is good and happy. Now we could also box all of this in. I'm very tempted, you know, just to no, almost there, and like that. If I do connected plane on that, then we can go to there, and then we can grab you. It's interesting that this actually is actually doing the whole pipe and not just the bit where we're trying to fill. I mean, it's not hugely interesting, I'll be honest, but it is interesting all the same. Can I do connected material? I can. So anyway, let me just get this bit sorted out and put away, and because we've more or less filled in this bit of the machinery, we're probably going to have to go down and do some more underneath here or something. I don't know exactly how we'll do it. We'll get this done, and I will be back with you in a moment. Alright, I haven't finished that. I've actually been doing this, and I set another gargantuan flux storage crafting. Now these normally take a good while, and didn't take very long at all. I also need to take the glass out of here, because we're going to go and place you in here. So let's now try some solar panels here. Well, let's do 10. Start and start. So this is going to need, if I can get to the bottom, 7,500 glass. Alright, I'm going to continue on working. This is just blasting through glass like it's going out of fashion, and we'll see how that goes in terms of crafting, because there's two elements of this where we actually it probably is quicker to just take that out, isn't it, than yeah, probably. Yeah, there's two elements to my kind of bottlenecks now. One is the speed in which we can craft things, certain things, because you know, if I want to make a more charged draconium, for example, I need 350 million RF. So there's two elements to that. One is we need to be able to generate 350 million RF rapidly, and the other side of it is the ability to store it and store large amounts. Now at the moment we can, let me just if I jump in here and just take this out, at the moment we can store quite considerable quantities of RF. Let me now do a connected material, and that should allow us to finish that. Now I realise that we've also got exposed wires up here, and all of this could be done. In fact, I may do this as well. We've also got some exposed wiring back here, but what we'll probably do with that is we'll just come down here and cover the entire area. There's no necessity for us to get back here, so we can do that. So yeah, I'll get that done. We'll check how's that. We'll check it now. How is that going? So it's 3,000 glass in as long as I've been talking. Anyway, I've got a little bit of tidying up to do. I also wanted to show you down here. At the moment I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these, and that is storing 640 million RF. So we've got enough for 1 and a bit draconic infusions. I would like to get a wall of these that come pretty much all the way across here and fill up, maybe even up there. There is absolutely no reason why we shouldn't be able to have that. We've got this, we've got the generators, we've got pretty much everything. Yeah, now what I was doing outside, because I said I'd been doing a little bit of building, I have started this. I'm going to have some floating islands coming in, not just connected to the tree, but actually off the tree, connected via either not sparks, luminizers to get out to them. And these are going to be more the biome islands. They're also going to be homes to little projects, and they'll just be kind of floating off the edge of the main tree body itself. Just because I think putting everything on the branch will prove somewhat problematic. Yeah, not problematic, but eventually it will do. We still need to tidy up all of these branches down here as well, which we should do. But let me just wait for that to finish, and we should be good to carry on. Back in a minute. All right. Well, the first island is getting close to ready. Now, this island is going to be a swamp biome. So we are going to flood this area until we get it right, using our good old chickeny eggs. And this is going to have a lot of water pouring over the edge, because obviously it's supposed to be a swamp. Which I think, you know, once this is all running, it's not going to cause me that much lag, and it's just a space really. What we need to do is, of course, make sure this is all fully flooded correctly. And then we're going to get, you know, a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? A little bit of foliage, a little bit of vines, and some lily pad. Basically turn it into a swamp is kind of what we're trying to say here. Oh, come on. Please don't tell me I need to I think it is telling me I need to do that, isn't it? Hang on, where are you? There? There? This is fine, and then we'll pop that back there. Okay, so we're going to put that and that there. We're going to have, we'll have one here, and we'll have one here. Actually, we'll have one over here somewhere, I think, as well. And we're going to basically bat these old oak trees until they grow into good old decent trees. I know I could twerk. I've got 46,000 bone meal. Somewhat seems pointless. Right, the other thing we want is I want some lights that are things. So let me get this, and maybe we'll pop one there. We can get away with one there, perhaps. No, we need something a little bit closer over here. We'll worry about that in a moment. What I want to do is make sure when I take out these, we can cover as much of this as possible. Maybe so here. How am I going to get around this? I mean, I can just pop a light on the ground. I'm not overly keen on it as a solution. However, I might. Hang on. We might get away with this. We're going to need to go and get our chisels and bits again, though. And we shall break that and chisel up that. And then chisel away that one. Place that in there. Get this, go in here, and this is basically now an exercise in this. It's very easy to spot. Once you've got it in, this will quite easily. Now, whether we'll get away with this on the other side, I, in all honesty, don't know. So let me get this done. We'll then go and check on how our solar panels are going, because I have set another set going now. So we've got 20 cooking at the moment, and well, they're probably done. And I'll be back with you again in a moment. All right, we've got the lighting hidden. You do get a slight visual glitch where these are, but you can't have everything. Whack down a few of these. Maybe one more somewhere, perhaps. Maybe there. In fact, what we should probably do is have this so we can actually walk around over here, and if we have another luminizer heading over to another island, that would make some. I know we don't need to, we can fly, but you know, we have to kind of maintain the semblance of the illusion of Skyblock now. Even though we've got the flight sorted, we're pretty much sorted. Anyway, that should be enough of that. Let's go and have a look over here. Yeah, I like that. That's a nice addition. Now, let's go down here to storage and go. This should all be finished. So we've got solars. We've got 20 of those made. We can set another 10 running. And we shall quickly head up to here and go and place those in. Now it has been drawn to my attention, well, it's not drawn to my attention, I've noticed it myself, and I should probably check whether in fact this is the case here. Let me just see. Yeah, we are getting very close to time. So a few people, or at least one or two people, commented on my timekeeping recently, and I've been aware that I have been overrunning. You know, you can't do this as, you know, for as long as you do and not be aware that you're overrunning on your timekeeping. It's a danger of the occupational hazard, if you like. So yeah, I am aware that I have been a little bit shoddy. So that, then that, then that. Let me do the same again. We're not going to get the same again at this stage, are we? But we're almost round to this side, which is good. I've got no idea just how much juice there is in this system. All I can say is probably a lot. So I can continue on making that. Hopefully next episode we'll be able to I may do an AFK session and set a whole load of things running. For one, I really could do with some more discs. Probably 64K ones. Let me start those. Oh my god, that was fast. Well, we'll have those. Not that one. Those. Because it would make sense to pop a couple of those in. We probably need another disk drive, don't we? But yeah, this is, you know, we're getting there steadily. I am to some degree starting to think we're getting close to, well, we're not close to completion until this tree's built, but my plan was to try and take the tree up to 256. I think that is not a reasonable thing. We need to find a home for those as well eventually. Oi, are you how are you doing? Huh? Getting a bit restless, are we? But yeah, so I think on that note we will decide how far this tree and the various platforms and stuff go. Do let me know what you think. Please don't do that, Benji. It scares me. And we obviously need to do the armour as well. We've got quite a bit of stuff. There's lots to do, so I don't think we're in any danger of finishing imminently, but I do think we are starting to get to a point of close to completion. Or at least close to semi-completion. I'm sure there's lots to do. But let me know if you can think of things you want me to do. And until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. And I will see you soon. And bye for now.